Yo, what up? Like and subscribe. You know, you Negroes are going to learn how to stick together. Y'all going to learn how to stick together. You know, this Hebrew to Negroes video has been out for a couple of years now. It's been out for a while. I've known about it for a couple of years now. I've known about the book also. I've known about it because I believe that we are the true Hebrew Israelites. So I've been studying this for some years now, and this is what I believe, and this is what I come to know. And when I got into what I call the truth, I knew that this day was going to come. This day that we are witnessing right now, I knew was going to come because it had been told to us. It had been told that our 400 years of captivity is almost over. It's over now. See, this is what I was learning at the time when I first came into the truth, that our 400 years are almost up. And when 2019 hit, guess what, y'all? Our 400 years of bondage and slavery that Moses prophesied was going to happen to us because of our disobedience to the Most High, because we chose to follow other nations. We chose to break God's laws, statutes, and commandments. And this is the bottom line, y'all. This is it. The reason why we go through what we go through, because every nation breaks God's laws. Every nation. But they don't get punished. They just get universal punishment. You know, things that happen to them, because that's just the way God designed it. But they don't get extra special punishments the way that we do, y'all. And there's a reason for that, because those laws were given to us by our ancestor Moses. He gave those laws to us directly from the Most High. And what do? We say, well, we don't want to be in bondage like that. We don't like that. We don't want to have someone dictating what we can do. We want to eat what we want to eat. We want to live how we want to live. We want to do what we want to do. Period and point blank. And this is the reason why we're still in the condition that we're in. But our 400 years are up. And now people are starting to wake up. People are starting to wake up now. You're going to have those who are going to wake up, but then they're going to be rocked right back to sleep. You have those who are going to hear this message and going to reject it. Just like Sodom and Gomorrah, Lot's wife, all over again. You're going to have women who are going to reject it. You're going to have men that are going to reject this message, period. That's okay. We already understand that 2/3 simply won't make it into the next kingdom. But we have people rising up like Ye, Nick Cannon, and, you know, Kyrie Irving. We got all these people waking up, you know, and saying things, because they're saying, look, this structure has to be broken down, because we understand that we are supposed to be in authority. We are supposed to be in rulership. You got black women over here talking about black men don't have nothing. We don't have nothing. And they're right. We don't have nothing. How the fuck are we a nation within a nation, y'all? We're a nation within a nation. Something is wrong with that. A whole nother nation has come and just taken over us, and we're inside that nation, and we're living like them. That's not the way it is supposed to be. We are not supposed to be living like them. We're not supposed to be living like the other nations. Be ye separate. We are supposed to be separate from the other nations. That's why we are under the bondage and punishment that we are under. But our 400 years are up. Praise the Most High Yah. It's up. But we still have the remnant of the things that we have to go through, because we have the resistance of these other nations, the people that have been holding us bondage for all these years, thousands of years. They've been holding us in captivity and bondage, just like Pharaoh in the Bible, Egypt. You know, it's the same thing, because America is Egypt, y'all. You know, Egypt is synonymous for slavery. Egypt is bondage. So when you hear the word Egypt, sometimes in the Bible, it is synonymous for bondage. When Moses said, you will return to Egypt, you're going back into Egypt. That's because that's where we were in bondage. Our people were in bondage in Egypt. Going back. And America is Egypt. But we are breaking away. And now is a time where you have some people that the Most High is using saying, let my people go. And the people that run everything don't want to let us go because they're making too much money off of us. See, they want to shut you down whenever you rise up and say, hey, this isn't right for my people. Because they want you to stay in your place. They don't want you to rise up the people. They don't want you to do any of those things. They want you to be a good little slave. This is what they want you to do. And when you rise up, now you are out of order, and now they got to put you back into place, and they got to buck break you, and they got to show the rest of the world. See, this is how you deal with a nigger who wants to just get out of line and get out of order. You shame him and you publicly break him in front of everyone. This is what they used to do to our ancestors, y'all. So all the rest of our people can see what is happening to the strongest male, the strongest dominant one. This is what they do. They're buck breaking these people. But Nick Cannon, he fell for it. He got buck broken in front of the whole world. And, now they want him to pay all this money and, and apologize and meet with all these people. The same thing that they're doing with Kyrie Irving right now. They want him to meet with some Jewish leaders and basically apologize, because it's not about the apology, y'all. It is not about the apology. Please miss me with that fucking apology. Again, it is about buck breaking. So all the rest of us black folks can see, don't come against us. Don't come against us. The very people who took your identity, helped to put you in slavery, and keep you in the condition that you're in through music, through media. This is how they weaponize to keep us in the condition that we're in. And then they use our own people to come against us. They'll use our people who are being paid by these people, by the machine, who's being paid by these people and the machine. And they will use our people to come against us and say, hey, you out of order. You need to step back in line. You need to step back in line because now you fucking up my money, because you have those people like Steve Harvey, Whoopi Goldberg, who have learned how to maneuver within these evil people and have learned how to stay in their place and be rewarded for staying in their place and keeping the rest of us in our place. The way Steve Harvey attacked Monique. Now, Monique is all over the place. She was all over the damn place. But one thing you can't take away from her is that she gonna stand on what she stand on and gonna push it to the very end. She has integrity. That is something that a lot of our people in the entertainment business that are making money from these ish people just don't have. It's taken from you. Hey, if you want to be rich, you can't have all that integrity and all that kind of bullshit and stand up for what's right type bullshit. Don't do that. But it has to come a time where we have to take our power back. See, Kyrie Irving, he can't stand alone, y'all. We can't leave him there alone. We have to stand with him. Block fucking Nike. Block them. That whole Skechers building in Torrance over there that those people own. We shouldn't be buying shit from that goddamn store. We shouldn't be buying a damn thing. And it just so happens that we're going to have to start boycotting some of our own people too, y'all. This is what we're going to have to do. Shaquille Oneal, this Negro is making money off the Hebrews the Negro movie. He was making money off of it, which means he believes it. Or maybe he don't believe it, but he just knew it was an opportunity to make money. You know what I'm saying? But I believe he believed it. But he knows that his masters will get so upset with him if they knew that he was over here promoting a movie like that. Well, it got out that he has money in this movie. But then what messes me up about this whole situation, you want to criticize Kyrie Irving? You're going to criticize him for standing up about a movie that you put money into, Shaquille Oneal. Y'all, see, this is the great awakening because our people are so goddamn destroyed and we hate each other. We are our own enemies. And see, in the Bible, when it says to love your enemy, it ain't talking about love the people that are oppressing you, those other nations, those people, those are your true enemies. You're not supposed to love them like that. You're supposed to be at peace with all men if possible, but you have to understand that those are your enemies. They're not your friends over your own people. They're not. They're not your friends over your own people. And when it says to love your enemies, you're supposed to love your own people, because we have enemies within our own. And that's the problem. And see, another thing that gets on my motherfucking nerves about our people is that we're not going to get along, and we shouldn't be expected to get along all the goddamn time. That's just not reasonable or feasible. We ain't going to agree on every goddamn thing, and we're not going to like everything about each other. But we need to be able to get together where it counts. Kind of like the Ish people did when you knew some of those Ish people knew that Kanye West wasn't lying. They knew it. They agreed with him. But they wasn't going to come out and say anything. They were going to stay on code. Black people, we need to learn how to stay on code. First of all, we got to stop calling ourselves black people. See, the Most High ain't going to answer us calling ourselves black people. He's just not. Now, I'm using the word black just, because that's what we're used to. That, and I'm talking to us, But the reality is the Most High ain't going to answer us like that, because that's not who he made us to be. That's not who we are. That's not the name he given us. And we got to understand that we are royalty, and we come from him. We come from his tribe. And this is the reason why all these other nations hate us so goddamn much, y'all, and want to keep us down. We have the power. The power is within us. We can stop these people. We can stop them by simply not giving them our money. That's number one. And why we can't build our own. Just like Black Wall Street, we understand that they destroyed it the first time around. Well, no, that shit ain't going to happen again, because now our 400 years are up. And we can do it now with the Most High's help, but we got to come back to the Most High, y'all. And this is really the bottom line. Regardless to what y'all think and what y'all say and all that kind of stuff, these are curses that we were put under from just simply being disobedient. We have to come back. I need you guys to like, share, and subscribe. Press that thumbs up and leave me a comment in the comment section. Even if we don't agree, we still need to be able to come together where it counts. Period and point blank. I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace out.